Today, in this interview, I want to acquaint you with a young talent. He's just 11 years old, and the boy already has crossed 2400 ELO. He recently made his first IM norm, and the boy I'm talking about is Advik Agarwal. He's from Pune, and here are a few pictures of him. And recently, at the tournament in Baku, he made a wonderful performance, gaining 103 elo points. This is his scorecard. You can see he just lost the first round, and after that, he was unbeaten against so many strong opponents, many IMs, WGMs, and FMs. And he actually, in a very strong field, he finished 19th, which was a great performance. So today, I'm very, very happy that Advik is joining us, and together we will be looking at some chess. We will be talking to him. Hello, Advik.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I am good, sir. How are you?
Very good. You are in your home in Pune, yes?
Yes.
Okay. How happy are you with this Baku Open tournament? You played very well.
Yeah, I'm really happy because I also got a first norm and I crossed 2400. So yeah, it's very big for me.
Amazing, amazing. Uh, in general, when you went to the tournament, were you like thinking about a norm or something like that?
Oh, I was not thinking much. I knew it is a very hard tournament. I just wanted to play best chess and I was not thinking about any points, rating or norms.
Hmm, nice. So, Advik, you are born in 2015, correct?
Yes, sir.
You are 11 years old. Do you go to school?
Yes, I go, but recently not much because I'm preparing for tournaments now for World Cup also, and I was also preparing for Baku tournament, so not
Hmm.
much. But yeah, for exams I go.
Okay, which school do you go to?
Colors Innovation Academy.
Okay, so it's in Pune where you live.
Yeah, in Pune.
Great. And so now that you are, let's say, going only for exams, you have like a full day to yourself at home when you don't go to tournaments. How is your day like?
Yeah, so I will solve puzzles, prepare if I need to prepare some openings or and I will follow tournament recently. For example, there was super bet going that recently, which Neiman won. And yeah, I will follow tournaments, analyze some top games of GMs, and yeah.
Wow. So is there like a fixed schedule you follow or nothing like that? You're like, okay, how much
Not
ever time?
schedule, but if I have time and I can choose I want to do, I can just do it. If I need to work on this, then I can okay work.
Hmm. So is it like, for example, um, like there's a specific time you wake up and not like that?
Not like that. I think in morning, if I can get around 8 a.m. in the morning, that is I think good. Then I can start working.
So directly.
Yeah.
Does it happen ever that you wake up from the bed and go and start working on chess?
No, yeah, I can, but after 10-15 minutes, I will yeah, then I can maybe start.
Okay, okay. And do you do some physical fitness?
Not much, but yeah, maybe I do cycling and I can play some badminton in home when I'm there.
Hmm. Right. It might be a good idea, no, to do some more like sports or something. It is
Yeah,
helpful. That's what all the top players talk a lot about, them being very fit in general.
yeah.
Hmm. And who is your coach?
Yeah, I'm currently working with GM Shaldul sir, which I told, and I'm Nikhil sir. And for offline GM camps, I went to GM Swam sir and GM Swapnil sir. And I also want to thank Chola Chess. I attended their GM camps, which were really helpful. And I also want to thank GM Ramesh sir and WGM RT ma'am for their guidance and support.
Nice. You remember when Chola Chess was starting off on day one? I was there and you
Yeah,
were also there,
yeah,
and we had met, and then we had done a video with Pragnananda.
yeah.
So you wear often the Chola Chess badge on your.
Yes.
So are they also your sponsors?
Yeah, they are my sponsors.
Wonderful. That's so nice to know. And Advik, you sent me couple of games that we can
Yes.
look through. Should we look at them?
Sure.
These are the games which helped you to become like cross 2400 and also get your first IM norm. So let's have a look at this and try to analyze together. Okay, so game number one, you are playing here against Umonova Umida. I think a very good player. She is from Uzbekistan. Also very well known for her blitz skills, I think.
Hmm.
Are you aware of it? Were you aware of that during the game?
Like before, like I knew a little bit because when I was checking her games, I knew her performance a bit, but I didn't think much. Okay, like I can also play good, so I like just focus on my game.
Okay. So e4, e5, knight f3, you are white, knight c6. Ooh, four knights.
Yes.
h3. Wow. Okay, generally the main move is d4 right here.
Yes.
So what is h3? Are you trying to get her out of her preparation?
Yeah, like I also play with D4, which is like the main four night scotch. But actually, my idea was like, yeah, to take her out of the preparation. And like I was like checking some lines, and like when I was seeing in depth, and I was okay, like it was good for white. So I
Mhm.
thought, okay, I can play.
I think one trap which I perhaps, it's not a trap, but I guess knight e5 is possible here,
Yeah,
right?
this is like not good for black.
Because after take d4, this is very good. And even if let's say you take on f2, now the
Yeah,
h3 move actually comes very helpful, right? Because there's no
yeah,
check. Okay, wow. Advik, I'm learning something new today. So not bishop c5, she went d6. I
yeah.
think you must be happy, no, after d6, or is it the main line?
No, D6 is not the main line. Like the main line is bishop D4 and then like D5. These are like the two main moves. D6 I did not know actually how to play, but like when I after my game I checked my file, there was the move D6. But
Hmm.
okay, I'd say D6 is like not so good maybe. Okay, it's possible here because maybe in general you go for bishop F4 Queen D2 setup in like the main perk or Philidor, but here I've played H3, so okay, maybe it's slightly better version, but I can play normally.
Hmm. So here you played bishop e3. Okay, makes sense. Bishop g7. And you went, what? G4? You know what, Advik, you are always surprising me. Like, I would do bishop e2 castles or queen d2 long castle. These seem like the normal plan. G4 is a very cool idea.
Yeah, because I've seen this idea in like these structures. I can go G4, Bishop G2, and then what happens? Like I also have control over the D5 square with my Bishop on G2.
Hmm.
So black doesn't get the like D5 typical break, and then I can also try to attack on the king side with F4. So yeah, this is
Can
possible.
I do d5 right now, straight away?
D5, I was thinking maybe like I did not think so much, but maybe I can play knight takes c6, b takes c6, bishop g2, maybe something like that. Now I am pressuring on the d5 pawn and also g5 is coming, so maybe it's a bit like not so easy to play for black.
And what about e5 move here? Does that make sense or it's not so good?
E5, I think E5 also looks good because like after if knight d7 then I can go f4 and like I have lot of space and that is I think good, but maybe she can play knight e4, d4, queen d8, king d8, long castle. Yeah, that also looks good for me.
Hmm. Nice. So this also seems playable after king e8. Maybe you have to take care of this pawn. But
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
I can go bishop g2, like bishop
yeah,
g2, bishop takes e5, bishop e4. And now c6 is hanging and my threat is rook h1 and then e5 bishop, it's a bit hangy.
nice. Okay. So maybe she couldn't, she must have thought of this d5 move. But she decided
Yeah,
against it. She
maybe.
castled bishop g2, rook e8, putting pressure on the e4 pawn. But you were thinking of going long castle, right? or no?
No, my plan was to go castle only because I think I can go for long castle plan, but then the bishop on g2 is not so ideally placed because my rook can come to g1 if I want to
Ah,
attack, but then bishop on g2 shouldn't be. If the bishop is on c4, then it is very good because it pressures on the f7 pawn.
wow. Okay, Advik, I have to ask you, the way you speak and the way you explain is very nice. It already feels like you are a chess coach, you know?
Thank you.
Is there somewhere you learnt like this or someone taught you?
No, I can like just understand like to speak. Yeah.
Hmm. Do you watch a lot of chess videos?
Yes, I watch.
So did you learn from someone particularly who has this style of talking? Because when I was young, I watched a lot of Daniel King videos, and then that really helped me to learn how to speak about chess and so on. So is there someone whom you are following like that?
Yeah, I like follow your commentary. So yeah.
Me? Because of me you are
Yes.
talking like this. You
Yeah,
are
like I see your commentary in like live and also after the games. Like
ah,
if I cannot see in live, yeah, then like I like learned a little bit from you as well.
wow. Okay. It's going to happen that you learned a bit from me, and then after a few years I am going to learn a lot from you. Already I'm learning from you. Okay. So castles h5 played by her, and now I guess you will go g5. Yes.
H5 did not feel this so good. I think like she should have played knight takes d4, bishop takes like d4, and then maybe bishop d7. Because then I mean, okay, she has less space, so she should trade pieces and bishop c7. Now c5 she can play bishop c6, then put pressure on e4, and then, yeah, that looks okay equal for like black.
Hmm. So she should have traded, but instead she went h5, g5, knight d7, and now did you go f4? Let's
Yes.
go f4. Okay. Now also she can trade, but once she trades this,
But now maybe it is not so good because like her kingside defender is also eliminated. And
hmm,
like now I can try for e5 or f5. That could be very dangerous.
right. Okay, so she goes knight b6. I think her idea is to come to c4. So I would
Yes.
go b3, but let's see what you played. Oh, you took. Mhm. Takes bishop d4. Acha, direct only you want to trade.
Mm.
Takes, and c5. Okay. You went back, queen f2, bishop a6. She's getting some activity now.
Yeah, but like the point is, like if I can get f5 or e5 directly, it would be just lost because like there is no one to defend her king. Like her king could get very weak.
Right, right. And here it did make sense to put rook on e1 and the other one on d1, right? So you
Yeah.
went rook d1, which was perhaps
Actually, like my idea was I can maybe I'm getting e5 very directly, so I should put my rook on d1.
uh,
Like it would help, but I missed this bishop d7. Maybe then also e5 is possible, but I think yeah maybe directly rook e1 was better.
so she went back and you played b3, controlling c4. So queen c8 played. Okay, now it's time for f5 or what? No,
No, I
you
was thinking f5, but then there is knight d7, and then knight is coming on e5. Then I have not like I cannot break through very easily.
oh, okay. So then it's already complicated. Now king h2, when knight d7, okay,
And now I played I think h4 or rook e1.
rook e1.
Yeah.
Advik, there is one idea. Maybe it's not working here, but sometimes you can do like e5
Yeah, take sacrifice on d7 after that. Like, yeah, this is one
and then
idea.
f5 like that.
Mm.
But I don't think it works here. So you played rook e1, rook b8, rook d1. Okay. You corrected your mistake, like sort of brought your rooks
Yeah.
back to the square, knight f8, and h4. Maybe to get the bishop from h3.
That was one idea, but I like also wanted to play h4, f5, so my g5 pawn is defended. And I was also thinking there could be one idea of bishop f1, bishop c4. So I can bring my bishop on c4 and like put pressure on f7, and f5 is really strong because f7 is very hard to defend.
Wow. That would be an amazing maneuver. Let me see if that happened. Bishop
Yeah,
c6.
it happened.
Oh, wow. Wow. Advik, are you a positional player?
Attacking.
Attacking. This is a very nice positional maneuver, which is setting up an attack. Kind of.
Yeah.
No, it's very nice. Who is your favorite player?
Like it changes after seeing games, but currently it's Arjun.
Oh, Arjun Harigaici. Nice. Bishop d7. Knight to d5. Okay.
Bishop d7, I think, was just a mistake because like knight d5 came. She should have tried like knight d7, rook e7 something. So at least after rook e7, f7 pawn is defended.
But you are to coming, no, with your plan. Bishop c4 and f5.
Yeah, but now like she can maybe play king g7, f5, knight e5. Maybe like okay, it should be winning, but it's still not very clear.
Ah, it's dangerous. Right. But she went bishop d7. I think she wanted to go to g4
Yeah, but now knight d5 came. That was the problem.
and then knight h7, stopping knight f6. Whoa, you didn't even give her chance now. f5. Okay. What if gf5 here?
GF5. Yeah, now I was thinking bishop c4 because then that threat of g6 looks very strong.
Oh, nice. Powerful, powerful, amazing. So rook e5, bishop c4, king h8, and knight f4. Wow, beautiful maneuver. She takes. You took on f7. You kind of destroyed her position. Now knight g6 check is coming. King g7 takes. Queen g3. You showed some arrows here. By the way, guys, these are Advik's arrows in his analysis. Bishop e2, knight h5, and bishop c4 and queen c3. Crazy.
And like also one idea was to play rook d5 to trade the rooks because it's like her rook is very active on e5. And if I trade that, then after queen g3, queen c3, that could be very dangerous because she cannot defend like that.
One thing that I'm noticing, Advik, is your kind of vision of pieces. Like you just know which squares the pieces belong. Is that something you have trained?
Yeah, like seeing games of Magnus, I learned this because like he's like very good at seeing his places and placing them on the very good squares.
Wow. Okay. Queen g3, bishop f5, bishop e2, queen d8, and now you traded the active rook on
Yes.
e5. Very nice. Queen e7. Take. If she took with the queen,
Yeah,
uh,
then knight h5, king h8, takes, knight g3.
do you think I can come up king g6 or it's terrible?
Yeah, that is possible, but then take, knight g3. Now my threat is bishop h5 check to win the f5 bishop.
Ooh. And everything is weak.
Yeah, and like all pawns are very weak. a7, c7, c5, e5, e4. Like,
Crazy. Nice. So she took with the pawn. You go knight d5, queen d6, rook d1, rook f8, knight e3. Okay. Let me see how to finish this now. Bishop c4 looks strong actually.
yeah, I went rook d5 to like attack on e5 and
Mhm.
c5.
And she can't defend it. Oh, she can with rook e8 perhaps. Yeah, she did it.
Yeah, but now I took c4. Yeah, first bishop c4, bishop d6, now take c4.
Nice. b4. Wow. Bishop d5 threatening rook c6. Check. So you are not afraid of this one check which is coming in here.
Yeah, I like thought a bit, but then I saw after knight g2 she cannot do much, so it's like not so much.
Nice. And now you are 2 pawns up and g6 coming in, queen g5 and game over. Wow, what a game, Advik. This was brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
As Harshit, who is our co-commentator and also lives in Pune, would say, brillante. was the game. Uh, let's look at one more game that you have. This one was with Ritvik Krishnan, also an Indian player, and I think he's a good player. He's a strong player.
Yes.
Uh, did you prepare hard for this game, or was it the second game of the day?
No, like all rounds were on one day, so I had always like very good time to prepare.
Was Shardul sir helping you in preparing for the games?
Yes.
Hmm. How long do you take like before the games to prepare? Like, do you spend 2-3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours? How long?
Yeah, like 1 hour with my coach, and like when he tells me lines, so like if I need to prepare or play some games, like yeah, it takes 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, and do you do it on the previous day or on the day of the game?
Like in the previous day, like round ends like 8 p.m. So like I would just search games and download it in my ChessBase, and like in the next day I will start preparation.
Okay, nice. D4, knight f6, c4. Should we flip the board? You are black.
Okay.
E6. Okay, I thought you are an attacking player. You will play g6, some King's Indian stuff.
Yeah, but here I played Ragozin, so that's attacking only.
Ragozin is a very aggressive opening, you think, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, queen a4, knight c6,
Yeah, but this
e3.
Queen F4 line is like very positional in like.
Exactly. There are a lot of positional lines also in Ragozin, and I think white decides in which direction he wants to go.
Yeah, but after like castles, Queen C2, which happened in the game, now I played Knight A5, which is like very attacking.
Oh, generally they go rook e8, right here?
Yeah, I think Rook E8 is the main move,
Hmm.
but Knight A5 is very rare. Like it only has some 30-35 games. So it's rare, so I can
Let me
try.
check how many games are there here. Yeah, there are only 40 games.
Hmm.
Oh, but Magnus has played it with Pragnananda.
Hmm.
Did you know this?
Yeah, I think I saw this game. I don't remember actually, but yeah.
So this is rare move, and it is suggested by Muradli Muhammad in his Ragozin course on modern chess, is what you have mentioned.
Yes.
Ah. So do you like modern chess? Do you see a lot of courses
Yeah.
from there?
Yes.
Oh wow. Amazing. CD, ED, Bishop D3 played. Okay. C5. Well, can you explain like C5 takes and then Bishop G4? Like, why didn't you go Bishop G4 first only?
This idea is like C5, D5, Bishop G4. Like now I have to play like Bishop C5, Knight C6, or D4. So like directly Bishop G4 maybe it doesn't make much sense because he can play Knight E5, and then like my Bishop is also attacked
But then
and.
you will play Bishop here. Then you are going C5. But
Yeah, maybe
maybe.
it's possible, but now there is A3 also. No?
Mhm.
A3 because yeah, if you play directly A3, then I have idea take knight C6, knight E4. But like in this, I cannot take because like C6 pawn is hanging.
When you can't take?
Like here, I cannot take bishop C3 because after queen C3, I cannot play knight C6 because take takes the pawn is like lost.
Hmm. Okay. So you first started with C5. I understand you are gaining time, and then Bishop G4. And now your opponent Ritvik played A3. You will take on C5. Oh, you took on C3. Wow.
Yeah, no, because ideas after take like bishop C5 is B4.
B4.
It is
Oh,
not
you lose
work.
a piece only. Right. So that's not working.
So
So
I
you.
have to take bishop c3, queen c3, bishop f3.
But Advik, you are pawn down now, and you don't even have the
Yeah.
bishops.
Yeah, but now I have this move d4, which gives me very good compensation.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me understand. If pawn takes pawn, which is what? No, he took with the queen, right? No, he played
No,
queen
he played queen
c2.
c2.
No way. Okay. Let's analyze. If queen takes d4.
Then I can just play knight b3.
Oh, and the queen and rook are forked. So I take, and bishop is
Yes.
hanging, and rook is hanging. So this won't work. Nice. So queen d4 is a mistake.
Yes.
So ed4.
Now I can go rook e8 check, maybe, or first knight d5. It's like the same. Rook e8. Now he has to play king f1,
Or
knight
bishop e3
d5,
maybe.
then knight d5, maybe.
And if I try to defend here, then knight b3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like if bishop takes s7, then I have to play king h8 maybe, because I cannot play king s7, then there is maybe queen c2 check, queen takes b3.
Ah, if it is nice.
But
Well,
here I have, I think, f5.
oh, Advik, what are you eating? Your calculation is really good. Takes f4. Nice. So queen c2 he played. Okay. We didn't see if let's say d4, ed, rook e8, if king f1.
Yeah, that is like knight d5, queen c2.
Mm-hmm.
Now queen h4.
And this is hanging, queen h3 check is coming, knight can come back.
Yeah.
Good compensation.
I mean, like it, like if you are prepared for it, then it is equal. But like generally, he was not prepared. So like this is very hard to play as white, because like if he makes any errors, then I can just win. Like knight c6, knight takes d4 looks very good, and like then it is very hard like for white.
Nice. Okay. Queen c2, queen d5 played, attacking f3 pawn. Interesting. Played bishop e4. Well, he wants to trade pieces, so went here. He could have played e4.
Yes. Then queen h5, b4, queen takes f3, and like castle, and it's perpetual.
Wow. You are okay with a draw.
Yeah, I mean, if it like if he knows, it's okay, but it's still like hard to know, as because he was already out of his preparation.
So take. What if
Queen,
queen takes?
yeah, queen takes I think is possible, but it would be very similar. I think take knight b3, rook b1, d3.
What? You are playing for domination, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the game. Now I'm excited because you know you are attacking, you are trying to mate him. Suddenly you are like, okay, let's play the end game.
No, because this is very good for me, because my knight and pawn are very strong. Like my pawn on d3 restricts every like king e2 ideas, and my knight on b1 doesn't allow any like rook c1, rook c3 ideas. So like he's almost stuck.
Paralyzed.
Yes.
Although I do see, if possible, like bishop d2, c3.
Yeah, that is one idea. But then after
Oh,
like
she did. He did it.
yeah, like rook e8, bishop c3. This was very logical. Rook e4. And now he first played rook g1.
What if rook d1, rook d8? Yeah.
Rook d1, yeah, rook d8 I can play. And like then it is not easy to play again. Like what white can do.
This is what he did. Okay, rook g1, g6.
Yeah.
Bishop
And now
f6.
bishop f6, rook d5, h4.
You're putting everything on light squares so that the bishop cannot touch the pieces.
Yes.
Nice. H4. And now, oh, you got a bit greedy, yeah? You said, let me grab pawns.
No, I thought here like some 16 minutes, because I was calculating this like knight takes e5, rook g5, rook takes g5, bishop takes g5, and I was not seeing very clear. But then I here saw I can play a5, b4. I was seeing this line.
After
Then,
takes, right?
yes, no, bishop takes g5. H takes g5, rook h4 is like just lost. This happened in the game, and like he
Oh,
then lost.
okay. So bishop g5.
Then I was seeing a5, b4. Yeah, I missed F3. That I wrote in there. I was seeing B4, AB4, AB4, Rook B4, Bishop E7, and something like B6 maybe. And okay, that maybe should be winning for me. I was seeing that
How
line.
is this
But
winning? Takes, take.
takes, Rook D3, Rook H4.
Ah,
He can play F4 here maybe. But then I can defend it with Rook H5. Like the C5.
nice. So in the game, let me just understand. You went rook g5. You took.
But here I should have played rook d6 instead of rook takes g5.
Ah, allowing rook c5 because you have rook takes.
Yeah, and now h4 is hanging. This is like very clearly worse for him.
Rook endgames are often tough, right? Because one pawn is not enough
Yes.
many times. Take, rook h4.
Yeah, but okay, this was just lost. Now knight e4 check came also. And
You
then
can't
I
take
won
the
the
pawn
f2 pawn.
because f2 comes with a check. So I have to play king here. Nice, and he resigned. Wow, this was an amazing game again, Advik. You are playing some brilliant games.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so sad that we are only going to see two games. Maybe you have to play more games like these, and then every time you make a norm, we will do an interview, okay? And you will show me your games. Deal?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I really enjoyed your games and I really liked how you have this aggressive style of play, but also you build up your attack by putting the pieces on good squares. And as you said, Magnus and Arjun are two players who inspire you. Do you also look at some old games, like games of the great masters or?
Yeah, I see like some Karpov Kasparov game. Like for Karpov, I generally see like for positional chess, like piece maneuvering, like good placing of pieces, and like for maybe aggressiveness, I like check Kasparov games.
Okay, and these games, do you check like in database or you do from some books?
Then it's not books like database generally.
Okay. Nice. So Advik, before I let you go and because you have to practice and all, you must have taken out time from your practice sessions. Can I give you
Yes.
one or two positions to solve?
Okay, sir.
Let's do. This is Chess Ranga Tactics and it is from the recently concluded Grand Chess Tour in
Okay.
Superbet. White to play. It's Fabiano Caruana versus MVL.
Okay.
White, what would you do? Do you take something or what's the move that comes to your mind?
I was thinking for rook takes g7, king g7, queen g1 check, but then there is queen g6 and like queen d4. Oh, it's with a check. It's
Hmm.
possible.
Should we do it?
I think. mm,
I like how you are not rushing into the answer. You are like, let me calculate.
yeah,
Because generally
because there could
10
be.
or 11-year-old kids quickly when they see a move, they are immediately like, oh, I'll play this. But you are like waiting. How did you develop this?
No, like after solving positions, like I knew if I'm like if I do very quickly and if they are wrong, so like slowly I improved. Like
Hmm.
okay, I can calculate because I have time. Like it's not I don't have time. So yeah.
But here, how do you know you have time? Like this interview could be very, like you have just 1 minute left in the interview.
Yeah, but then I will go for intuition. Like
Huh.
if my intuition is good.
What is your intuition? Let's do it.
Yeah, like that.
Boom. Okay, let's do one more.
Okay.
Next. Do you know this game?
Yeah, I think I see this game. Like Bishop B7. I saw
Yes,
this.
yes,
Then
yes.
C5 is hanging.
And Rook C7.
Yeah, Rook C7, Bishop E4 check.
Let's go. Okay. One more. Black to play.
This is Fedosi Feruza game.
Yes. You know it.
No, I don't know. Like I did not see all games, but yeah, I was seeing like some.
Black to play. This is a tough one, Advik. What's your intuition saying here if you are in time trouble?
Maybe some knight takes you to sacrifice is possible here.
That's what your intuition is saying. Okay. What else? Come on.
Mm, H6 I was considering, like, because after rook f4, h g5. Yeah, okay. H6 I think is working because, like, rook f4, h g5, rook f3, then I have bishop g4 and I'm winning in exchange. And if he doesn't do anything, then I will just take the knight. Or if he moves the knight, then the rook is hanging.
Wow. So nice. So nice. Okay, last one. Black to play. Do you feel like an online class is going on?
Yeah.
Okay, Advik.
Here I think I like b5, knight d6, bishop h5. Now the rook is hanging, and like my idea could be knight e5 or even rook d7 to trap the knight on d6.
Amazing. P5. Because the knight was threatening to take, so you went with a tempo, attacked it.
Yeah, but I think knight e5 is important because if I play rook d7, then he can play queen h4 ideas, and now my bishop is hanging.
Yes. And also, yeah, correct. Nice. Love it. Advik, I could go on with this, but I think you can go and do the remaining from the
Yes.
website itself. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you, and I'm so
Thank you, sir.
amazed, that you managed to gain a lot of rating. But as they say, like rating is something which is perhaps not that important, right? Like you can um, come down a bit, then go up a bit, but
Yes.
it's like your strength which is more important. So you are working on that.
Yes.
And brilliant. Good luck for your remaining two norms and
Thank
also
you, sir.
then the GM title. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, sir.